Weekend styling at its best always has to include some fantastic American vintage. We've had some really beautiful new arrivals, and I just think it's that kind of off-duty styling, whatever the weather, especially styled back with some of these new Rag Bone Miramars. So some great new pieces. So one I'm loving here is the beautiful little ballo sleeveless top. So she's in this really kind of crisp cotton poplin. We've got the two colours. We've got this lovely kind of strawberry red, and then we've got this really lovely sort of vintage ash wash. So she's like just like a sort of a swing tank, really really lovely, great for really warm days. She's £65, and then just styling it back here with the beautiful necklace from Roxanne Asselin. I think really lovely, and that just kind of pulls those colors out. Obviously we can style that back with any of our denim, but just look at the new Rag & Bone Miramar Terry track pants that are in stock with this fabulous like red and blue stripe. I think so lovely. So this these are £215, and they are that loop back terry cotton fabric. They feel amazing on. They are so comfortable but super cool. So I think that as a little look together, fantastic. Putting that back with a pair of the Tiki's flip-flops, just a really good look. Or really lovely back here with my favourites, the Flauze. I think very cool. And then we've had some great new kind of accessories from Becksondergaard, which just kind of pull that whole look together. Just a real kind of cool girl edit. You've got the gorgeous bag here with that lovely kind of floral patch, and then you've got some of the really lovely socks if you're wearing that back with a trainer. Just a really lovely look there. Then we have this kind of lovely sort of rich wine edit here. So really beautiful. So the Atu Bay sweatshirt, it's a sweatshirt we've done in the past. It's a slightly updated shape. It's a little bit more of a kind of balloon shape, and I love that kind of detail on there. Really lovely. We've tied in a really beautiful pair of sunglasses as well. The colour works perfectly. And then you also have in that colour story the lovely Sonoma short sleeve t-shirt. So she's just slightly neater through the body here. She's got a really lovely, almost like sweatshirt effect to her, but a really lovely shaped t-shirt. She's £55, and she's in this gorgeous cherry tree colourway. We can put her back with a pair of the Rag & Bone Miramars. So again, here we've got that slightly more sort of tonal stripe, but just such a good look together for those off-duty days. And then if you've got a warmer day, because who knows, they will be coming again soon, then we can go back with the shorts. I just think a really lovely look. And again, with that kind of stripe detail there, these are so comfortable. They're just amazing for kind of throwing on warm weather days. Really lovely. And then just to finish that look, again, just being quite intentional with your accessories. So you've got your little crossbody bag there in the leopard. I think really lovely, and I love this kind of key charm that comes with it. Just a really lovely option. And then you've got some great little socks as well. So I think it's all about pulling, especially for those off-duty looks, like pulling in some of your accessories to just kind of elevate that look. In this kind of colour story and world, then we've got the gorgeous frame shirt that I'm wearing as well. Just really lovely, quite luxe and elevated. And then I've styled that back with the tulip jean, which is back in stock. I reckon they won't be around for long though. These are such a good jean. It's literally like wearing a skirt, but the cool girl element of a jean. Then I've just styled that back with the Therese pumps from Pavement. Just a really lovely easy look together. And then coming into this sort of like washed greeny grey story, so we've got the lovely kind of waffle sweatshirt here. She's £120. She's in this vintage Verbena colourway, and then we've styled in those beautiful sunglasses there, and then just putting in a really lovely elevated necklace back with that from Chanel. Just a really lovely option. And again, we can kind of layer that with a great little t-shirt. So this is just our classic Fizz Valley t-shirt from American Vintage. So she's your kind of boxy, slightly heavier cotton weight, just a one that we all absolutely love here. She's a great option. She's £60. We've got her in all new colours, loving this grey colourway. And then just pulling in a really lovely little hair clip here, or we could go back with the gorgeous cap there. I think really lovely from Sui Ava. Just a great look together. And then, as if we didn't have enough options in the Miramar, we've also got this one with the slightly darker stripe down it. So I think really lovely kind of back there. So that's your coney element. And I think really great kind of back with those washed colours there. And then you've got your lovely bag here from Becksondergaard. So that kind of oversized denim tote bag with, again, that bag chain on there, which I think is just a really lovely option. So some really good kind of cool girl looks coming together here, and just really thinking about those accessories. Then we come into this lovely little pop of pink. So American Vintage always do good pinks, I think. So you've got the lovely kind of rose fluo story back in stock. So here we've got that lovely little knit, just tying her in with the with the little cap there with the sherry. I think a really lovely look together. And then we've got the t-shirts as well. So we've got the Sonoma, which is your slightly slimmer through the body, and then you've got your Fizz Valley back in the rose fluo. And I think, again, just pulling out some of these lovely little accessories back with that, and then putting it back with a pair of the shorts. I'll just pull that out for you. I think a great little kind of look there. The shorts back with the pink, with the little cap, and then pulling in potentially that burgundy against the pink, I think is a really kind of lovely look together. And then just to finish that look, you've got your basket bag. I mean, it all just works so perfectly together, but really, really lovely. A great option, quite fun, quite playful, I think. And then we're coming into these kind of softer tones with your lovely kind of like lilac lavender colorway. So this is the violet pastel in the Sonoma, £55. Again, pulling in some lovely kind of metallic sunglasses there. Putting a lovely little necklace back with that, just super playful and fun. And then you also have the lovely kind of sweatshirt here. Feels so, so soft and spongy. Just a really lovely loop back cotton, just feels amazing against the skin. Again, putting any of those back with another pair of the shorts. So in the Miramar short, you've got three options. You've got the lighter option, the mid option, and then the ones with the stripes. There's some really good options there. And finishing that look with a great little bag here with that kind of stripe coming through, and then the socks as well. So it all works so nicely together. And then I think this is a great little look as well. So you've got your pink, your marshmallow Sonoma long sleeve. So she's just your really lovely kind of lightweight sweatshirt in that lovely kind of slubby effect, pulling in your necklaces here. Just a really lovely little option. And I mean, just how perfect is that? You've got your lovely socks there that tie in with it, and then your Miramars with the pink stripes, so it just works perfectly. And then we also have that lovely little Sonoma sweatshirt in a couple of other colours. So you've got your vintage chestnut, which is your kind of chocolate brown option. You've got your classic kind of white, and they're £80. And then if you're going down that route, you've got your lovely kind of leopard bag, which you can kind of pull in with that as well, which would be a great option. And just a really lovely kind of off-duty, easy but elevated edit.